more. Like, none of it. And
Right?
I didn't understand what the purpose was. But, I mean, if she was sorry, fine. I'll talk to you or whatever.
Right.
But then when it goes in the same drop of a hat, right back.
Sure.
That's
Wow.
a narcissist.
Yeah, that is.
Woo! Sorry, my
And I'm
microphone.
sorry about, you know.
Yeah.
And like I said, you know, I've been single. I'm just going to say I've been single for almost 6 years because does that even, like, matter?
No.
I mean, I don't even know.
Why would that matter?
You know, because it was just something that happened. And it's whatever, and, you know, I get lonely. What can I say? I'm not going to lie about it, you know. I feel lonely all the
Just
damn
kidding.
time.
We're so silly today.
You know?
Right.
No, you guys are good. I'm just, you know, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I've been single for so long that
Yeah.
I felt lonely, and I still feel lonely.
Yeah.
You know, I have my family, and everything's good. But that aspect of my life is something I really miss.
I'd
Yeah.
rather be alone
It's something
than with
different.
the
Than
wrong
be in bad
person.
company.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm looking right at you.
Yes.
If you do watch this, though.
Definitely right. Yeah, let's hope.
And she's better off.
Yes.
For us fucking me.
Right.
She is. Because of the science of that. I need to know.
Wow, that would be crazy.
I need to know what drives the human brain to find pleasure from
I
such
know.
a
Licking feet.
I know.
And feet.
Like, yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, I know somebody about feet.
What?
I do. And it's really messed up because this little boy likes feet.
Oh, I
too.
thought it was me talking about feet all the time.
I think they watch their parents. Like you're saying, even with narcissistic
Yeah.
tendencies,
Right.
maybe you're watching people, like adults around you. I don't know.
It's
You
very-
know?
I believe
It's
it's all
possible.
a product of your environment.
Yeah,
You
I
know
think
what
so
mean?
too.
But when it comes to mental
It can't
illness,
happen.
though, that is like chemically imbalanced. Unless you were abused, then I believe that is a product of your environment. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know.
Right.
But same drop of hat, I know people with mental illness, and it's really it's sad to see that they go through that every single day, feeling sad because
Yeah.
they can't control it, or
It is
feeling
sad.
like that they need to off themselves because the world would be a better place without them, and it's not true. But they
No.
believe in their head.
Right.
That it is because of the fact that chemical imbalances are making them feel that way.
Right.
You know, and if like you still feel that way, but you're going to a doctor and you're trying to get help or this, that, there's medicines out there that can help. You know, but I can't imagine that. I pray for those people every day. It's so sad. If people want to go ahead and talk about somebody with a mental illness, you go ahead. Because you have to atone to God in the end for that.
Right.
Me, if you're a narcissist, that's just you're an asshole. And that's the excuse to be an asshole because you just are. Because you're a control freak asshole.
There are just
That's what it
assholes
is.
too, though.
Oh, there is. There is. But people who have like
I have
bipolar
bitch tendencies.
But there's people with bipolar depression. There's people with
Right.
schizophrenia. There's people that
Right.
that have like cerebral palsy, which is also a physical thing.
my arms
They
go
can't
out.
help that. Or Down syndrome, and because of an extra chromosome, you can't help that.
No,
But
you
people-
can't. You can help narcissism, for God's sake.
You can help narcissism.
Yeah.
Get help. Get some Medicaid or what the fuck ever. But people like that, it just irritates the shit out of me. Because I dated a girl once who had a little boy with Down syndrome, and anybody looked at him funny, I would look right at him like, what the fuck are you looking at? They would look the other direction real quick. I cannot and will not stand for people to stare at him like he's some circus thing. He's not. He's a human being, and he's happier than you are. And that's all there is to it. So that's my piece. I'm sorry.
and
I
That's
didn't
okay.
mean to go,
That was a good one.
I didn't mean to go
Well, that's
on a
okay.
rant
That's
about
good.
But it's true, though.
Today's rant.
Like, be a good fucking person to somebody.
Yes.
Don't go to people, hi, how are you doing? And if they don't answer, they don't answer. But I guarantee you, 90% of the people you encounter will say hi back, and they will say, good, how are you?
Right.
You
That
know,
is true.
and that right there is how I kicked anxiety when I was a teenager. I said hi to everyone. Because that's fucking for it. You deserve that. Everybody has dreams. I mean, if people wanna
us with
work
podcasting.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right.
It is.
That's how we got started.
Yeah.
Was it during COVID? Like we kind of started
was.
like thinking
I think it was
and collaborating a little bit?
Yes, because
Well, at the end of it, because it was
I think
2022.
it was like the end, yeah.
But we had talked about it for a while, though.
we did.
Yeah.
Because I came over and we were just bullshitting and I left and all of a sudden it occurred to me. I was going down the road and I was like, Rachel, I have an idea.
Me too.
Let's have a podcast. What do you think? Are you in? And
Hell
you're like,
yeah.
You're like, you didn't even hesitate. You're
I know. I was
"Fuck
like,
yeah,
yes, I am.
I'm like, what? For
Yeah.
real?
Yep.
And
I'd
here
always-
we are.
I'd always wanted to be on, have a radio show, you know.
And that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I brought you in, because I wanted you to be part of this, because this was part of your dream too.
Oh, I'm glad we all
it's been
could
for a
do
long
it.
time, yeah.
You know what I mean? We're the 3 fucking amigos. That's just all there is to it. I'm Lucky Day. I'm Ned Niederlander. I'm Dusty Bottoms. And we are the 3
He's Dusty
amigos.
Bottoms. Dusty
God.
Bottoms.
Yeah, that's what their names were.
On,
no.
Three Amigos.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Martin Short's first movie.
Martin, it is.
Is it? Yeah,
Yes, it
okay.
is. Martin
Yeah.
Short is
They were
such a
talking.
genius.
Steve Martin was talking about how funny he was on the set.
Yes.
He's like something about they were playing Scrabble on the set, and he passed Steve Martin a note. It said, "I'll let you ball my wife for you,"
Oh my
or something like that. It was like something funny. But
Oh my
I was like,
god.
that's awesome. I love Martin Short so much.
I do
You ever-
too. And
I think it's
Steve
because
Martin.
he's short and funny. I'm like, I try to
Yeah.
be short and funny too.
Did you ever see-
He is. He's great.
You ever see the thing online where it had Steve Martin talking about John Candy and about planes, trains, and automobiles?
I did.
and
How choked up he got.
read that and how emotional he got.
He actually
over
got
that.
really
He
emotional.
really
Yeah.
did, because that was his friend.
Yeah.
John
Aw.
Candy was a good man. And like Chris Farley, he was a good man too, but then, John Candy died of a heart attack in '94, and then
Right.
you've got Chris Farley who died from drugs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's really sad because these talents were so amazing. I mean, Uncle Buck is like an iconic movie.
I know. I love that movie.
Oh, man. And that car. That car.
I
great.
love it when he blasts. Is it the teacher or the principal?
The
But
principal is
he
a
throws the quarter, go down and have the rat and all that thing off your face.
Right.
Yes! You get the bell.
I love that one so much. It's so funny.
I know, right? It is. So.
And
I love it when he scares that fucking boyfriend with a drill.
Oh, I
Oh, yeah.
love that. And
Have
she's
you ever
with him.
it's like,
I love
have you
it.
ever heard of a
Oh, I
ritualistic
forgot
killing?
about the
It's like,
I forgot
that guy
about
No,
deserves
he's
it.
like, if he keeps as you know on her face like that
I
again in
know.
public, you're gonna be one.
Then he whacks him in the head with the golf balls.
Yes.
When he's trying to run.
But look how his persistence and just being a nice guy turned his niece.
Like, I didn't realize that was Jean Louisa Kelly.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
But isn't it
I
wild
love
how
her.
She turned around from being a complete
Oh, yeah,
bitch,
bitch.
to being absolutely sweet.
Every teenager goes through that.
Oh, they do. They do. And if somebody says they didn't, you're lying.
Oh God, I went through that. Hunter went through it. Bella's
Right.
gonna be going through it soon.
Oh, it's all
Yeah.
it's a complex, and it's you know everything. And our mom used to say it: move out now while you know it all,
Yeah.
Oh God, that's
If you
funny.
think you do, yeah.
Right.
because you don't.
The world's
I
the
know.
world can be a hard
Yep.
place.
I
I'm
know.
43 and I still.
I thought I knew everything at that age too. I was like, I done fucked up and moved out.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Same
there
here.
went my insurance, my car insurance.
Yeah.
I'm like, I had to pay for my own. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
When I got married, I lost my really good insurance.
Aw.
Yeah, it was called Crippled Children. I hate the name of it, but they paid for everything whenever I went to Cleveland, and
Yeah.
I bought my mom a new stove, refrigerator, and dishwasher because they give you money to live like $20 a day, and then
Oh,
they
wow.
give you
Okay.
refunds.
Gotcha.
They give you refunds on thank you everything that you buy and stuff, and gas. But
Uh-huh.
anyways, yeah, they'll give you the money back. They were great, and then I got married, and then I lost it.
Aw.
I was like,
Now,
That
I'm
sucks.
sure y'all ever heard of the Greek philosopher Socrates? Yes.
oh, we are
The only true wisdom consists of knowing that you know nothing.
What are you doing?
Well, think about
I'm trying
that.
something new. I'm trying to
Do we-
record me for a little bit, and then I'm trying to record you
Oh,
for a
God.
little
Do
bit,
we
and then I
truly
recorded
know
him.
everything?
See,
So for
That's
reals,
what I want to know. Do we truly know everything? No, I'm 43 and I still don't know.
right?
I don't know shit.
I wish
I
knew
know what I
everything.
know, but there's so much more out there to learn.
I know it all, so
That's
hey,
why-
Well, then there you go.
I got a handle.
But I love having
Wait.
Google now. I wish we had Google back in the day.
I'm
No,
glad
I
we did
agree.
Because
that.
every time I needed a thing, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to Google that.
Yes,
You
my
know?
I'm
homework.
glad
Like
we
I
did
feel
that.
smarter today because I'm like, I Googled
I
that.
like
Right.
looking
Oh, my
in an
God.
encyclopedia or a thesaurus or
Yeah.
a dictionary. You know, that's what we had, you know. I mean, the internet was a luxury in the 90s, you know, but now it's just too easy. You can look it up, and it's like, there's your knowledge right there.
Right.
But honestly, in my opinion, and people are going to think I'm very unpopular and I don't really give a shit, is the fact that I liked actually having to get up on my 2 feet to go get an encyclopedia and read about it.
Yeah, that is true.
I did. That's just me, though. But Google has Wikipedia. Wikipedia is the encyclopedia of the internet, and it's so much bigger than a 26-volume encyclopedia.
Yeah.
It's like 26 gazillion. It's like everything you could ever ask for, ever want to know, all of it.
Yep.
There's so much more information now. The world has opened up so much more. And that's the best. You know what I'm saying, though? It's just,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't either. People are nuts.
But, you know. But anyways, that's why, like, at the end of our podcast, I always say, please be kind to one another.
Yeah.
Why the hell not?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, because if you don't know the kind of day a person's having until you do something nice.
I know.
And you can turn their day around.
Yeah,
and that's what I've always been about, is that right there, you know, because I feel God put me on this earth to help people, and if I can help them with a kind word, then I have done exactly what he put me here for.
Right.
And that's it.
I know. When we were in Chicago, I was like looking at all the different kind of like, not races.
The diversity.
The diversity. I was
Yeah.
going to say that, but I was like, I'm like thinking, why are we all fighting each other?
Exactly,
I'm like,
yeah.
we can all coexist. I mean,
Right.
why can't we just be happy in
And what
life
color-
instead of fighting and like bombing people
if we all
and
work together,
wars
what
and
we
all
can
that
achieve.
stuff? It's like, why can't we just
Yeah.
have peace, love, and happiness, hippies?
Yeah,
where
for
did the
sure.
hippies go?
And amongst
Yeah.
all that, what color is everyone's blood?
Yeah, that's
Same.
right.
I
Red.
It's all
stand
the
corrected.
same.
Right.
There we go. Or I rest my case. My bad.
Yes.
There.
God.
Exiled from his school.
Oh, that's sad.
Because
Nobody
of that.
deserves that.
No,
nobody.
definitely not.
You know, he's not
That was
bleeding
not his
on you.
fault.
He's not. You know what I'm saying?
Especially,
Like, people
who
act
is
like they have
that
the
kid
plague or
that got
something,
hung
and-
up on the fence because he was gay?
Who?
That was,
I know.
It was in the 90s.
sick.
Remember, like, they took him,
Yes.
they took him out somewhere and they beat the shit out of
Yeah.
him.
Oh, that was in the 90s.
Yeah, I know, and
that's
then
just
they
what he said,
left him on
yeah.
the fence to die.
They sure
I
did.
know.
Wasn't that sick?
How
That
could
was
people
sick and
do
fucked
that?
up. It just...
Because hate exists.
I know.
And evil
It's
is
like, it's
bad.
too bad gay pride wasn't then or always, you know?
Right.
I mean,
They should
should
be
have
able.
always-
I know. That I can't remember his name. Do you?
But
No,
they
I
should
can't
be
remember
able.
offhand, but I remember that happening because they
Was his
I
name
think they
Ryan,
drug
too?
him behind a truck first.
I know.
and
Yes.
then
Oh,
put
that's
him-
right. They did, and it was horrible.
Fucking sick people.
I
in this
know.
world, man. Let the person live in love. Golly,
I know.
man. I don't get it.
Yeah, because why does it matter if somebody's in love
It
with
doesn't.
a man and some in love with a man or a woman?
It
How's that
doesn't.
hurting you?
No,
How?
it doesn't. It has
isn't.
nothing to do with anyone.
No, it
you
has
know?
to do with hate that was taught in the home.
In my book,
Yes.
God, I
Right,
think just
if
wants
you're
us
gonna
to be
teach
happy.
hate, that's terrible.
You know,
That's
and
We have a loving God.
you know,
Yeah.
Period.
and I
So-
bet he moves with the times too.
It was kinda
That's just
funny.
what I'm saying. That's my
Well, look at
opinion.
animals in the wild.
Oh,
You
speaking
know
of that, I got a story. So, we were in Chicago, and Hunter and I are looking at this wall. It was a gay pride, but it was penguins. So we were like, "Are there gay penguins?" So Shed's Aquarium, we actually Googled it. Shed's Aquarium has 2 penguins that actually help father this one egg.
Oh, I love
So
it.
it became like the gay pride symbol. But it was really
Yeah.
cool story to look behind. I was like, oh, that is so cool.
Well,
That
It
these 2
is.
males came together to sit on this egg and, you know, bring up this.
We had 2
Penguin.
male cockatiels.
yeah.
We did,
And they were, yeah.
dude, they have threesomes. Not trying to be gross.
It's animal instinct.
Dude, they were all stacked up. They're cockatiels. We did, weren't they?
Yeah. But
I'm not even lying. And they take care of the babies. They all took care of them. They were like,
Yeah.
I was like, that was my first like
Yeah.
look into like,
Right, yeah,
whoa,
like
wow.
the animal sex experience.
Yeah, for sure.
And this
dude.
may seem controversial when I say this, okay, but follow me
That's
on
funny.
this. Now, a person who was born a hermaphrodite, okay, how are they treated? You
Oh,
couldn't
that's
say
true.
anything.
No,
Because you were born either with both,
that's both
but
parts,
either
right?
you were A or B,
Right.
you know, and you were forced to either be A or B. You know what I mean? And it's sad
Right.
because you might as well have been persecuted for being gay.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, and it's really sad because that's how you were born.
Yeah, you're
Right.
born the way you are,
You
and
are.
that's just how you
And-
are.
and-
And don't try to change yourself to please
I
others.
know, I hate
And
that.
what if in the reincarnation
Yeah.
process, if a man is gay, what if his spirit was truly a woman?
No, I've heard a medium say that, and then she was talking to a man
Oh,
that
I didn't
was
think
gay.
of that.
She goes,
Yeah.
"That's
You
your
know, like
attraction."
in another lifetime, maybe they were, and that's why they like
Yes,
are comfortable
it's a
with it in this
known
life, and then they
thing.
identify as it. Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
She-
I didn't talk about that before.
There's
That's
a
weird.
girl who was born in it was documented. I think Aggie and I watched this, where they come to find out that the spirit that was her was actually a man who existed back in the 1600s
Oh,
and
wow.
fought in a war in England in this battle. She knew everything
Oh my god, that's
about this
freaky.
and looked it up, and they figured out who it was.
Wow, that's
and who-
amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Reincarnation, I believe that if you have unfinished business, you can come back and take care of that. Or, or if like you're meant to make a difference, that because I'm telling you, the spirit is energy never dies. Period. You either go to the great gig or you come back to make a big
I want to go to
Boom
the
in the world.
great.
I thought you were gonna say giggity.
great giggity.
I thought he was gonna say giggity. I was like waiting for a giggity.
I don't want to come back. The way the world's kind of
Oh, I
been,
know.
it's scary,
Like,
man.
I kind of like.
it is.
I love my kids and stuff, but when I look at them, like I love having them and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's like, man, I just wish I weren't brought up in this fucked up world. It's
Yeah,
just like
you worry.
that was kind of selfish of me
But
in
it's
some
not-
ways.
No.
It's not
But,
always
you
going
know,
to be this way.
That's
I
not
know,
your fault.
but everybody says it gets worse and worse and worse. But it's
Well,
just like I don't remember that as a kid either.
It's
No, but
either
it's-
got to get better or
It'll get
it's
better.
going to get
Yeah.
worse.
It's
You
gonna get
know,
better,
I
but you have to have the
faith
positive-
that it will get
Oh
better.
yeah, everybody just needs to be the change.
Yes,
And stop hating on everyone.
If it happens, you're
Yeah.
right.
That's the point of all of
Yes.
this right
Yep.
here, is what you just said. I'm serious.
I got one.
No, you got a million.
Right?
That was really good. Thank you.
So, yeah,
Because
just
you
be
nailed
the
it.
change.
That be the change.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like you don't have to like what others do. Just
No.
you don't have to accept it. Just be nice.
Yeah,
what if a
you
person-
don't have to say
it.
anything.
You don't have to make a rude comment because somebody identifies as a boy
Exactly.
instead of a girl.
Right.
You
Yeah.
got it, girl.
And the thing is, one of the weird,
Or boy.
it wasn't weird, but one of the things I had to get used to.
I would love to be a guy some days. I could stand pissing like behind a tree. I wouldn't have to squat. I wouldn't have
Yes.
It
to
is a nice
find
luxury.
a bathroom. I know. I want to fire
Short
hose.
hair. Short hair. Just be like,
I know. I
No
seriously would
makeup.
love to have a
Shoot.
fire hose.
It is a nice luxury. I'm just saying.
pee in the snow, dude. Let your nails
is
right.
down. Yes.
I did that one year. I
That's
wrote my
gotta be
initials
pretty
in the
cool.
snow. It was
Oh,
great.
no.
I've always thought about that. I know it's weird.
Will and Ben saw that. They're like, "Did you write your initials in the snow?" I'm like,
Yes.
"Yeah." They're like,
Oh my
"That is
God.
brilliant."
That sounds like podcast
no.
material.
Right.
This,
I
I
should-
think this winter.
Yeah.
I think they took a picture of it to show them, and they were
Oh
like,
my
"Yeah, it was
God.
really- it was like the perfect
Oh,
M
God.
Did you
and the
dot?
perfect E." It was great.
Oh, you didn't do like the whole Nick.
no,
Like, did you dot your eye?
no. But I'll tell you what, my initials were on
Dot
the
your
point,
eye.
though, for her.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
man, we're fucked. Anyways, this has been fun.
Yes, it was.
And the point of all this is like, don't be an asshole.
No,
You
definitely not.
know what I mean? If you could sum everything that we've talked about today, don't be an asshole. Just be nice. To some people.
Just be nice, be
it's not
kind.
that fucking hard.
No, it's not.
It's really not. I swear a lot, but that's who I am. Get over it.
Like,
But
I read-
don't hate.
I read an article somewhere like children don't typically have anybody that pays attention to them in a day. So I remember that article. Like, I just started smiling at kids.
You
Like
gotta.
in the story, like
Oh, I
that
know.
might be the only interaction they have for the day.
Yeah,
and
you
that's
don't know.
sad to me. That was sad to read. That I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I never thought about that.
Every time
I
I
always
see.
do.
So
too.
even
It's
when
so
like
cute.
the kids get bullied at school,
Yeah.
I teach them, they might not have the upbringing you do. They might not have that love at home. They're not taught the things you
weren't
are.
fortunate
You don't
enough.
know what's going on in their
Yeah.
home life.
Yeah, if they weren't fortunate enough for that.
So I'm like
it's sad.
try to like teach them compassion, I guess.
Yeah.
You have to.
Like
because they
get to
just
the
wanna
bottom
be
of the
seen.
problem. Like see what if their problem is there.
It
Right.
is.
Yeah.
And the thing is like every time I see a child at like the store, look in my direction, I always wave.
I know, I do too. Like, I'll be like,
Me
hey,
too. There's
like,
some cute.
smile.
How could you not
I know.
smile? You know,
Or
they're
if you,
adorable.
or if you see like a little
baby.
like a little baby
Yeah.
looking at
Oh, you have
wave,
to.
and you tell the parent your baby's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that. Or like, I'll like, if I see like a shirt a lady's wear, I'm like, I love your shirt.
Yeah.
Like my big one is a Michael Kors purse.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, oh, I love your purse. I'm like, I have a Michael Kors too. I'm like,
I
so every
saw
time I
one
see
online.
somebody
I wish
wearing
I'd
a
known
Tommy
that.
shirt or a Michael Kors, I'm like, what's up, girl?
We had a nice one too.
I had I went to this hot dog place up in downtown Kalamazoo, and I went in there, and the lady who was serving up of the Chicago dogs I got was wearing a
Sorry.
Sublime shirt. And I'm
Nice.
telling you what, I was like, I love Sublime, cool shirt, you know. And then we started talking about Brad Noel, the singer, and all that.
Yeah.
Then we got into the conversation of his son, Brad Noel, is now singing for Sublime.
Oh, that's awesome.
With the original 2 members.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It is. And sounds like Brad Noel.
Wow.
Plays just like Brad Noel.
Right.
Telling you what, no one better deserves that. But Rome, when he was in it, did just as good. But when it's Brad Noel's son, that's carrying on the legacy. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we got about 2 minutes left here.
Woohoo,
So.
we could do a lot in 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we can cause some trouble, put some cherry bombs in the toilet. You know, whatever you want.
Oh my gosh.
How did the cockatiels do it again?
Let's walk up.
All right, you got.
It's not gonna be that kind of podcast.
Like this.
Just kidding.
Oh, the chick was on the bottom. Okay, Yoshi was the girl.
Yoshi?
Yoshi.
Oh,
Yoshi.
no.
And then Kiwi was in the middle.
Kiwi?
And Lobo was on top.
Lobo,
And I
though.
swear,
What a
they
name.
could have been in a freaking circus because they're balancing. You gotta realize. Here's the bottom one. Here's the middle one.
Oh, God,
And the
that's
top
funny.
one's here. And they're balancing as they're, doing their
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, come on.
Yes, and you hear... I'm like,
Low
I remember
ball.
going,
How they
Mom,
go
what
again?
are they doing? She's like, it's a piggyback ride. Just stop.
It's a low bowling Lobo.
No one knows
How'd they go again? How'd that sound go again? Alright,
You
a little
just
more
heard.
into the microphone.
It's like, oh,
It didn't sound like this.
oh.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like, oh. And I'm just,
That's only when they achieve the end.
I'm
Oh,
kidding.
God.
Nasty birdies.
Dirty birdies.
But the both males did take care of the eggs with Yoshi.
I bet they did.
She
They
took
took
care
care.
of 2 men.
They took care of more than
She not
that.
lucky.
You are fucked
She
up.
had 2 dudes. I mean,
Yeah,
like, come
get it,
on.
girl.
Hell, yeah, go get it.
Is that why they're
Shit.
called like? That's why they're called like cockatoo.
Well, at least they didn't need a
Cock
text
again.
there.
Hey,
Like
don't
a
make fun
chihuahua.
of don't make fun of me.
Oh shit! I just said something. There we go.
Back to the Chinese. Like I need a step stool.
Well, no, like a chihuahua with like a pit bull. That would need a step.
I feel like I am a chihuahua spirit animal because I have like a big attitude and a little body.
I'm a bulldog. I have
I'm like
the
I'm
resting
all
beach
bite, like I'm
face.
all bark and no bite, like I'll fuck you up. Like no, I don't want to fight.
Right.
Really, I really don't want to fight. I'm just all talk.
That's the English bulldog. Sorry.
Yeah.
Or poodle. I'd love to be a poodle.
Oh yeah,
I
hell
love
yeah.
curls.
All right, well, chihuahua and poodle lady.
Poodle, bulldog.
Or
That'd
a
be
Siberian
nice.
husky, whatever's cool.
A
But
bullshit.
anyway, we are at the end of this one.
Oh,
So
we're going bye bye.
we're going bye-bye for the week. So we
Say,
will
oh
be
my
back.
god,
If you
is it
have
Muppet Baby? Was it Muppet? Say bye bye.
any- Yeah, there you go. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, you can
Don't call us.
but we will answer
I'm
email.
not on acid.
And if you try to Facebook messages us, we're not answering that either, so just don't.
Yeah.
All right?
What?
The Random Test Podcast at
Gmail.com.
You can get us on Facebook, Instagram, and whatever the fuck else we got.
Subscribe.
Oh, and
subscribe.
Ashley and I put out. Hey, shut up. We put out our first podcast last week for our new one.
Yeah.
So it's
Yes.
Ashley Rachel Real Talk. We'll be coming back this week
It should be
for another podcast.
Real
they
talk
heard the applause. I'm
with
so
Rachel
sorry.
and Ashley.
What?
I think it should be real talk with Rachel and Ashley.
Oh, fine. We'll
Or
figure
Ashley
it out.
and Rachel or
Are you having an
whatever.
identity crisis
No,
like we
got
used to
it.
have?
No, it's like a real talk with Ashley and Rachel.
Well, you know. Either way, please listen to the
No,
podcast.
Yes.
but please
Spotify.
listen.
Yes, we
We're
are.
unpredictable as you
We are
can
very
see.
unpredictable.
Got a lot I can pull out.
We try to keep it
you know,
clean, but
places and-
Camaraderie.
we kind of failed a little bit.
Yes.
It's clean.
Fail sounded good.
It's cleanish.
It even
We're learning.
Oh,
Well, you know.
no cleavage yet.
Well, they're working.
Well, you know.
If you donate to their cause, they might
they're not
have
great,
some.
but yeah, they're there.
All right, everybody, we're out of here.
All right, bye guys.
Have a great day. Be kind to one another, and
Say
have
goodbye,
a great
Nick.
week.
Say bye.
Deuces, everybody. Be good. We love you guys. This is a random test. We'll talk to you later.
Deuces.
Bye.
Cool.